Hey, this is Gina.
Hello, this is Ashley.
Hey, it's Siobhan.
And I'm Cheyenne.
And you're watching
Speak It Sis.
Hi.
Hola.
Hi, people. What's going on?
Not really. The game on, so I'm like, in
She would
between.
mention that first, the game on.
Look, all we
I
gotta
mean,
do
that
is
is her
win.
thing right there.
Win. I promise you I ain't going nowhere
Ma'am,
for the Super Bowl.
What? Wow.
that is your thing. Bless your heart. But- well, before we begin, go Lions, okay? Because they've been showing they've been doing their damn thing, okay?
Mhm.
I swear I have not had faith in them and God knows how long.
Well,
Look
at least
what's
you're
going
honest.
on. I'm just saying, I love you, but sometimes you miss your calling. But before we get into that, welcome everybody to a brand new Speak It Sis live.
Yay.
Well, I am really excited because last year we actually just took some time to just kind of like get ourselves together, dust ourselves off, and keep it moving. So this year, we all about the business. We all about the business in these streets, okay? So before we begin, though, I wanted to do a brief introduction for us, especially a one-on-one, because people really don't know us that well. Especially with our YouTube family. Welcome, YouTube family.
Hey, y'all. Ew.
Hi. So, before we begin, I would like to start. Pastor Simpson, since you was on here first,
Oh, dang.
I'm gonna go with you first.
All right.
So before we do that, I have 4 things I need you to do, and I'll give you some reminders as well. But the first thing definitely is just to introduce yourself, who you are, and things, and all that shabab shebangs. But I also have 3 questions that I would need for you to answer, so that way people can really know who you are. So
This
go
should have
ahead.
been a homework assignment.
Pop quiz. Go right ahead. I'm listening.
All right. My name is Siobhan, aka Pastor Simpson. I'm a daughter, sister, cousin, best friend, all of that. I'm currently a pharmacy technician. So I work with all the medicines. I'm a goofball. Y'all will see very shortly.
They say that's all you gotta say. Okay, all right.
For right now.
All right, Pastor Simpson. So, okay, here's my 3 questions for you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, to make it fair, these 3 questions are going for all of us for sure. So, just want to let y'all know.
Trying to think about it. That ain't fair.
Yep, you're all right. Pop quiz. You do well. So the first question is, what is something about you that most people wouldn't have guessed?
That I'm a goofball.
That I'm too goofball.
I'm silly. It's 2 actually. Like that I'm silly and then I'm sarcastic.
Okay.
People don't realize how sarcastic I really am.
Okay. I saw Regina look up like, let me think about that. It's the let me think on it.
Let me look. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, so next question, Pastor Simpson. If you could have a conversation with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
Can it be biblical?
Yeah, I mean, they historical. Yeah, okay. Amen.
Eve, and ask her what was she thinking. I knew that was coming.
Why did I know?
I don't want. I knew that was coming. See, I told y'all, goofball. But seriously, like not to like, it's on site, but I really want to know, like, what was you thinking?
Yeah, I agree.
Like your actions doomed us for the rest of our lives.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
I want to know why. Like, I don't even want to fight you. I just want to know why.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Nope. Eve, you got some explain. I told you who.
I need
Right.
answers.
So for your last question is, what is a recent moment that made you laugh out loud?
I only got to pick one.
I mean, we got so many, but
I know. It's so like, dang, I gotta think about that one.
Most recent.
Most recent.
most
When
recent.
Cheyenne tried to take me to hell with her today.
Child, I'm sorry.
Come on, no, we gonna go together. I didn't say I wanted to go with you.
I said we was going to repent together.
We was already on our
wow.
way once we started laughing. It was too late.
I'm sorry. I promise I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but that there was funny. Okay. That there was hilarious. I'll send it to y'all, Regina and Leon. I'll send it to y'all later because Regina
I
will
want to
probably
laugh,
be
but she
like,
made
I
me
can't.
laugh.
Yep. Regina will probably turn
Just
the phone off.
tread lightly.
Yep.
Tread
And I'll be
lightly.
like, good night.
Yep.
I didn't
Yep.
even open it before I called her
I'll see
and said
y'all in
I'm
a
not
couple of
going with
days.
you.
All right. So, Miss Ashley Lynn, can you give a synopsis of who you are? Introduce
Synopsis
your
of
people to
who
the world.
I am. My name is Ashley Lynn Jackson. I am a bunch of things, but most importantly, I am a child of God. God
Hallelujah.
called me to do a lot of roles on this earth, but the most important one has been His daughter.
All right now.
Uh, I got a job like most people do. I pay bills like everybody do. I would like to not do these things, but I have to in
Mm,
order to, have the things I like.
all right. Okay. That's fine.
You said what was the first question?
Oh, okay. Going back to it. So the first question is, what is something about you that most people wouldn't have guessed?
I don't feel like being extra personal, so we're gonna stay on the surface a little bit. Uh,
So silly.
I'm serious when I need to be.
Yeah.
I'm serious
Okay.
when I actually need to be. When the time comes, I'm actually very serious. When it's crunch
Okay.
moment, that's me. I'm your girl.
Okay. All right. And if you could have a conversation with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
Nobody.
Dang.
Lynn,
She said
nobody.
nobody.
No, because when you read up on all these people, they all do interviews. So when you read about the things they say or the stuff that get posted about them,
But like
Mhm.
even
you
the
just
stuff because
like,
what if you don't know the real story though?
Right.
Like some of the
who's to
stuff
say
could have
they're
been
gonna tell me the real story? They're only gonna tell me their side of the story. Then I'm gonna be curious about the other person's side of the story.
she said, I don't want to know nothing then forget it.
Like, just don't tell
I'm
me
not
nothing.
gonna
I
be
figured
cool.
out on my
So we
own.
just leave it where it's at. We'll leave it where it's at.
Because you know how you hear stuff and it just don't make sense. Like why would they do
And then you'll be like, oh, what? So why did that happen? Okay, let me
yeah.
go ask that person because I need
Okay.
to get it. I could need to get the gist of this whole story so I can play it out for real because I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Okay.
people be lying, but okay.
People be lying. All right. And then last question is, what is a recent moment that made you laugh out loud?
My yesterday at work, cause see, they just do things that's just like really, and you can't even get mad about it. You just laugh and just move on because it's just like I ain't even about to waste my time, my energy, my words, nothing.
Don't waste my time.
Because that right there was just goofy.
Okay. All right. Bishop. We call Regina Bishop.
Right. I'm the pastor, she the bishop.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, Bishop.
Um,
What's going to tell your story? Tell who you is to the world.
I, I get the short version. So of course my name's Regina, but everybody call me Gina. Um, I'm the oldest of the group here. You wouldn't think no one would believe me about
She
my
lying.
age.
She only 22. Say it all the time. She
In
only
in
22.
spirit, in spirit, I am 22. Oh, what else about me? I don't like to tell people. It's like I'm just playing. I'm a mom,
Silly.
a grandmother. Um, what else about me? What else about me? When people first meet me, they say they can't read me or they unapproachable. But
Oh,
once you get past the thin layers, you see I'm just crazy. That's all.
Not
yes.
Silly
just
acting,
crazy.
you know.
Virginia's a
I'm a
nut.
very caring and loving person. So once you in my circle, it's ride and die.
Yes.
That's just how it is.
Regina's
And
a nut.
I am. And I don't have the
We
time. I don't even
all
be
are.
trying to be. Sometimes I'll be serious
She is
when
a
it come
whole
out
nut.
crazy. Wait. I know everybody said what was the first question
Okay.
was
Yeah. So the first question, what is something about you that most people wouldn't have guessed?
ooh. Oh well crap, I done told it that I'm a grandma. And that I got kids. So nobody would ever think that.
Yeah, because you're only 22. Yeah. Yeah.
In spirit.
She said, "Don't go back that far."
Right, right. What was the
Oh,
other question?
second
Historical
one.
person.
Yeah. Yep. If you could have a conversation with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
Mm. Ooh, that's deep. Um,
Mhm.
historical person.
Mhm.
I would probably say it's a bunch of them, but I know one was always Harriet Tubman
Yes.
because, like, like I mean, I know she probably always wanted to escape, but what made her just decide we got to get the hell up out of here? Like,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
like, how did she plan it? Like, who did she know? Like, how did she know when to move, when not to move? Like, back then, they didn't have weapons.
Nope.
So what did they do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did they survive it? Did anybody didn't survive going um through that? And just and then like just have a normal conversation after, or try to have how
Yeah.
normal to her level of normalcy back then.
Yeah.
I would just want to know everything.
Yeah. Because can you imagine like you there with her and running? She's like, shut up, come on. Where are we
Right,
going?
right. And then somebody step on a branch like, didn't I tell you to shut up? Like you was making all that
They
noise.
said,
But
"Get in the water."
right,
Swim.
I mean, I don't want to be in that time, but I always wonder,
Mhm. Yep.
like,
Yep.
how did they? Because you have to be so strong minded and so strong willed, and have the faith of a mustard seed for real,
Mhm.
because that that's a lot. That's a
Absolutely.
lot. Wait, was it a third question? Did I answer a
Yeah.
third one?
Yeah. Here's the third one.
Okay.
What is a recent moment that made you laugh out loud?
Oh, okay. So my sister asked me a question. I was on the phone and I didn't answer her right away. So I waited till she was like in her room and she was real relaxed and calm and she was on her phone. And I went back there and said, "Yeah, I did it." And she almost dropped her phone. She was
You
like,
just scared her to death.
I did that on purpose because I knew she was gonna be like real lax. So I was like, I'm going back there and just
So
just
wrong.
answer. Cause sometimes I'll wait till she sleep and I'll get over her head and I'll be like, Lazarus. And she'll like,
Oh, you mean? That's when you hit my house. You can't do
What?
that.
Now see, and I see her on here because she's saying, first of all, Harry Tubman was a gangster, and then she put the devil.
Well, I wanted to know. And that's me.
Oh goodness. All righty, so it's my turn. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
your
you about to
turn.
skip over your whole.
I
no.
sure was. I sure was.
You thought you answered.
Thought I was ready to roll.
Your turn.
All right. Well, for those who don't know, of course, welcome. Hi, YouTube family. My name is Cheyenne, aka Ms. Monday. Speak It Sis, my baby. I just been in customer service for about 14 and a half years. My God, that's a long time.
Oh, Lord, I don't want to count mine. Go ahead.
Yeah, dealing with a lot of people, a lot of
Yeah.
twos and learning, about different diversities and cultures. But at the same time, it's rewarding because it teaches me how to navigate through people. Because bless their hearts, some people just don't know.
No.
I don't have any babies except for a fur cat that keeps running me amok right now.
Yes.
I think he must have seen his girlfriend outside because he was running all up and through the blinds recently. Bless his heart, you ain't going out there, sir. But yeah, that's pretty much me in the nutshell. I mean, you'll get to know me, of course, later down the line, along the way, of course.
Yeah, y'all, we can't reveal all the secrets in the beginning.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Now, what is something about me that most people wouldn't have guessed? I would say, honestly, that's a good question for me. Because I like to read. And a lot of people may think that I like to read, like crazy stuff here and there. No, I really like to read. I will engage and dabble a lot of research. I love to read about historical things because I feel like it's the root to why things are the way that they are now. So I love reading. If I could have a conversation with any historical figure, who would it be and why? Oh, let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
I first really, really thoroughly researched her, but I love her story and how she maneuvered. Deborah from the Bible.
Ooh.
I love that woman because it's kind of like a lot of people underestimate how women are. And when she helped that man just fight the battle, and he was like, well, if you get in charge with it, it's gonna be you gonna receive all the recognition of it. And she was like, okay, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to get this going. That's not something, a major thing,
Right.
for me. I'm trying to help you out. We trying to win in these streets. So that, yeah, I love how she was so real. Like, she definitely was real. And oh yeah, Rhonda did say Deborah's the only female judge. Yep, she was the only female judge. She was. I love her. Her was awesome. So, what is the recent moment that made me laugh out loud? Let me tell you here. I had, and Siobhan can understand this because I sent it to her. Oh, it was, look, comedian Tony Baker, right?
Oh, God.
Tony Baker was trying to understand if this particular note was a part of this song. It's the kissing game. A high five. See, it's Siobhan. And he was trying to sing it to see if the
Oh my God, he's so stupid.
he was trying to sing it to see if the note was a part of the song. And when I tell you he sung it, if I can find it again, I think I recorded it.
Just go back to our group
Yeah.
chat you can send it.
Because he
Oh,
was like,
Lord, I'm gonna make sure I ain't drinking nothing.
And then he was like, you kids me.
Yeah, he was all off. The cats even was like, what in
The
the
cats was
world?
because he was
They was
recording.
concerned.
Yeah, he didn't want people to see him singing, so he was recording the cats, showing them as if when he was singing. And the cats was like, that look. I literally laughed, not cried. I laughed myself to sleep. I kid you not, I did. That was the most funniest thing I have ever seen this year. Of course. But that's us in a nutshell. But before we begin welcome to 2025.
Yay, we're here.
We made it, y'all. We made it.
We have been through 18 days of 2025. How do y'all feel? Like, I would say basically I'll say this. Do you have any goals? Do you have any things that you feel that could be obtained right in this year? Or is this just the wing it year? Is this something like whatever? I don't really care.
No, I've had a goal which, Cheyenne, is becoming like a home owner.
Mm-hmm.
So going into this year, I wanted to change my mindset and have a more positive mindset towards that journey. And I don't know if you remember Catherine that we met at the bridal expo. So since then, she's always kept in touch with me every 3 to 6 months. She always kept in touch with me, like Merry Christmas, like whatever holiday, she'll send a card, this, that, and the third. And I don't know, my spirit just kept saying, go with her. Well, like whenever you're ready, like just keep communication, open with her. And I don't know if it was right into the new year or going into the new year. I sent her an email, like just saying, I just want to know like what I need to do step by step. Because I said everyone that I've talked to, they kind of like run through. They don't want to take the time and care to say, okay, this person actually wants to be a homeowner. This is her first time going through the process. Let me take that time and help her out. So she actually got me in touch with someone, and we had a nice talk. So I felt very good about that process and what we're going to do. So at the end of the conversation, she said before this year is out, you would definitely be a home owner. So I can't wait for that.
All right.
Yay!
Stay tuned. Yay!
Can we have a pajama party?
Yeah. Why would we have a pajama party?
Girls' night at your house.
Girls' night.
Yay.
We gonna have a Jimmy.
And they're gonna be matching PJs, y'all.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, and we can have we're gonna have somebody better, but we gonna have a massage thing. No, bitch, you not gonna get a hard touchstone, okay?
I don't want to get beat up no more. That lady beat me up.
That lady elbow was in my shoulder.
Man.
No more deep tissues for y'all.
I'm happy I was pregnant during the time. The lady was gentle.
Yes.
Be glad.
You had a different lady.
Yep, you did.
She was all in my muscles.
In my muscles.
Yeah, because I got a deep tissue. I'm like, yeah, you ain't have to go that deep, but I'm just saying.
Man. I was like, I didn't even know I had a tissue there. Like, I was like, she turned me off from getting massages. Like when that
Mhm.
happened, she turned me
I
off. I was
don't.
like,
And the funny part
Yeah.
about it is that was the last time I got a massage too, and I
Ru-
need another one, but I
Really?
didn't get metal. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm
Yep,
right
I
with
have
Siobhan.
one.
I didn't, and it was just like, because I need, be real, I need a deep tissue massage. This has been so long, but I don't. Not if they
I
gonna leave their
I
elbows
think a
in there.
different person would be more careful. Like, cause that
Yeah.
lady, I don't know. If she woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day or something, but
Mhm. And then also too, it's because they in a sense had to set up, like maybe they were in a rush, probably.
possibly.
Maybe,
Yeah,
Possibly.
because
maybe we wasn't the first people they saw that day. I don't know.
I had got one. What was it, back in like October,
Hmm.
and I woke up like,
Was it a deep tissue or was it just a regular? You took off the glasses.
Girl,
I
it
was,
be like that when it be a
it,
good
it
one.
felt good, but yeah, it was deep tissue. It was a couples session, but it was deep tissue,
Okay.
and I was like, oh my,
Okay.
big
Well,
head, and I could have
maybe
slipped
I
Yeah.
snoring.
need to try again.
I'm just gonna do regular.
Yeah,
I ain't ready to go to deep tissue.
yeah, and then
I'm gonna
like
keep
maybe
it simple.
yeah, and
Yes.
it enhance it with aromatherapy, because like sometimes
Ooh.
the oils
Okay.
and things, that can
Relax
definitely
you.
relax. Yeah. Yep, that
Mm.
definitely works for sure. Yeah. So
I'm
maybe
I'm
gonna
that's
gonna
the
try
have
goal,
to
y'all.
I'm
try
gonna
it.
try hot stone.
Wait, what now?
I'm
That's
gonna
the
try
goal. Get some
the
massage.
hot stone
Hot
massage.
stones. My skin sensitive. I have marks.
Oh, speaking of so during mine, as my hands were like kind of facing down, she put some stones in my hands and was like, yeah, just cup them. And I'm like, cup my hands? I was like, is this
Wait,
so
hot stones or just regular?
hot stones?
The heat relaxes your muscles.
Yep. Yep. And I
Mm.
was like, okay.
So
And
when they
then
pushing,
when
it
she
don't hurt
done
that
with it,
bad.
because it wasn't like super duper hot, because when she
Okay.
was done, she put it like on my back, and I was like, oh, all right,
I know
lady.
that felt
Yeah,
so good, didn't
the
it?
stone
Yeah.
relaxes, the heat
Yeah.
relaxes your muscles. So when they start pushing it, it's not supposed to hurt that bad
Okay.
because your muscles are already loosened.
Yeah. That'd be fun. I want to get you some.
I'll definitely get one. It just won't be deep tissue.
Regina's
So
like,
we ain't going deep.
I'm
I
real
am done with the
animal.
deep. Regina's done with the deep.
No, because I felt like she could have folded me up like a pretzel.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah. No,
And
she told me.
She looked aggressive.
She told me, she was like, "This
She
is like
did.
they do." She does medical massages. I'm like,
Well, I ain't need nothing medical.
I wasn't. This ain't the hospital, but okay.
Yeah, she did. She looked like,
She was a
yeah,
little rough. She
looked rough.
She wasn't mean. She was just heavy handed.
Yeah.
She looks strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. She did. She did. She did.
She was strong.
She was a strong one.
She
Okay.
was.
Yeah.
I was scared.
What else, y'all? What else do y'all want to do? I'm gonna say this for me. This year, I feel like it's all about the business. I want to move forward into enhancing my finances. I want to make sure that I'm like where I need to be, even though I'm not where I want to be right now. I want to take some steps to getting there. So, with starting a business, figuring out what type of business I want it to be and how to maneuver. Do I want to sell things? That definitely is what I've been looking for. And I believe, which I'm going to reach out to her. I'm not sure if she's on social media or not, but there's someone that I know that could probably assist me in that. She deals with a lot of business, like accounting. So I want to see where I should or how I can, go from there.
Okay.
But yeah. And also, Lord, y'all, I want to badly face my fears of peacocks.
Of what?
I want to face my fears of peacocks.
We'll go with you.
Okay,
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
you
go
a
with you.
paper.
No, Cheyenne, I'm gonna go with you.
Now,
I've done it a little bit.
I can't be around them. Like, I can't even look at a picture
Okay,
of
we
them.
gonna start
So-
with a
But
picture.
they're like, they're pretty though.
No,
they're
that don't mean
scary.
nothing. They are dangerous.
They
I mean,
scare
I
me.
get that, but they, but they pretty.
Yes, they
They're-
pretty. Y'all, I have trauma. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
You do spy.
I have a big trauma. I got chased by one when I was a little girl at the zoo.
So me and Ashley gonna be on the outside, and y'all gonna be in the middle.
But see,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I've already been back to the zoo multiple times and saw them without, jumping over the fence and running.
Oh, okay.
Now when they start doing the whole peacock thing and opening their feathers, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it. Mm-mm.
And I don't, for the life of me, I know for a fact that, of course, we're speaking of the Detroit Zoo. I'm not sure how other zoos are,
Mhm.
but they have a particular area for, them.
Mhm.
But
Why
they're
on
never
earth-
there.
Why you hanging out with the giraffes? What you doing over there?
Why? What you want to go talk to the monkeys about? Because why?
Why are you over here? Why are you by the
That's it.
food
I gotta
court
stay
area?
in one area, huh?
They
Yeah,
the-
just let
the
them
last-
walk around free.
Because
the
that's
last
like
time I went
the
to the
lion
zoo-
jumping out and like, let me get on up out of here because I just feel like rocking around. Like
Oh no, I won't be
in
there.
a sense, was sort of forced to face the fear because I don't believe in projecting my fears onto people who are not afraid, i.e., children. And the
Mhm.
last time I went to the zoo, I was a chaperone for I
Okay.
was working at a daycare, so we had the little ones.
Mm.
Okay, if I freak out, they gonna freak out. It's gonna be this whole traumatizing thing, and they ain't gonna never want to come back to the zoo ever again because they're like 6. The oldest is like maybe 6 years old. And I'm like, we helping them with their lunch, and I see this peacock just cruising on to the little pavilion, where you go eat your food.
Mm.
And I'm like, okay. So nobody really noticed, but I slowly made my way to the other side of the table, helping the kids with their lunch.
Yep.
And
I
I
would've peed
said,
myself.
and I was at this little thing where it's like a fence. And I'm like, I could jump it for real if I needed to and run. Because I'm leaving everybody. I don't care. I'm out.
Mm-mm. I
But he
would have peed
came up
myself.
looking for some food, and there's people. I don't know why people do this. They had their toddler sitting on the ground while they were sitting at the table eating. I guess the toddler was done. The toddler was playing or something.
Mhm.
But toddler was on the ground, and we kept saying, "Ma'am, get your baby. Ma'am, get your baby." The bird is walking up on your baby, and there's been a story where a peacock has pecked a 2-year-old.
Yep.
And I'm like, if you don't get this baby off the ground, I can't help him because I'm going over the fence.
Yep. And there was this one, you saw it, Siobhan. It's a YouTube family that we follow called Gay Babe TV. And Gabe is a woman. Her and her mother went on a mother-daughter trip. I'm not sure if it was to Bahamas or some exotic place. And they were walking past, and it was some peacocks. And they were feeding them.
Yeah, nope, I'm not that.
And I'm looking at it like, you crazy. Because I ain't feeding them. I'm sorry. No, no. And I have literally tried my best. And I'm just gonna say it's really all birds. I just have to say that. It's all birds. No.
The birds don't like you, Cheyenne.
I just don't look.
You get
look,
traumatized by birds.
Yeah, because I just feel like, what are you here for? I mean, I understand, God has them for a reason, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, what the hell you over here for? Like the one time at my place, it was a dang on turkey literally in front of the door.
And they will chase you.
And then he was just looking at me, and I'm like, why are you? And I literally had to go out the back door, walk around, and then I couldn't even, because I wanted to get my nails done. And, the nail shop is like right down the street. And I had to walk to get my nails done because I was so scared that it was going to chase me at my car. And I'm like, look, you are not about to.
You would have had a frozen turkey in your freezer because that way
Right. I'd be like, you should have had Wally with you.
I did. That was the time I didn't have them. Yep, that
You
was the
had a
time I
whole
didn't
big
have them.
old turkey for Thanksgiving. Fed 3 families.
Yeah, but that's terrifying. And I've tried to go to Toledo Zoo, and go to the birdhouse. I'm like,
See,
oh,
now all birds don't do it because I love penguins don't fly, so
I love penguins though.
I love penguins.
Yeah.
How they little walk.
Yeah.
Yes, so powerful.
Yeah.
Dolphins, penguins, and turtles and butterflies is number one. Y'all know that, but
Yeah, yes, yeah.
But,
I'm gonna try my best to.
we got you.
That's gonna be
I'll
typical.
be strong for you. I'll be strong for you.
She gonna be strong laughing at you though. You can't laugh.
A little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna laugh.
See?
You gonna be a
I'm going
whole
to
Snow
laugh.
White. All the birds is just gonna be flying all around you and just I'm listening. No, I'm not.
They don't like me that
He
day.
said I'm not.
But okay.
I am
for
not.
me-
I'm sorry.
For me
But
this
yeah.
year, I think I just want to be better. Just
Okay.
improve financially, improve the skills that I already have. Understanding myself more. That's all. That's my goal for the year. It's not. I don't have to have this big destination goal. I just want to be better than I was when I started.
That's good. Coolio.
I'm just gonna follow God. I'm not going to create all these elaborate plans and get mad when they don't occur. So I'm just going to follow. I'm allow God to lead the way.
She wing dinging it, y'all.
I'm allowing God to lead the way.
Wing dinging
I'm
it.
going to put I'm gonna honestly start putting my money into the things I like. Like I already do hair, so I'm going to put my money towards that.
Okay.
I was studying the yoga stuff, so I'm going to actually find me a mentor somewhere. But I follow this one lady. I like her, so I'm gonna actually start communicating with her, so I can get more info about yoga and different ways to do it, rather than going to actual yoga studio and meeting all these people. So,
Okay.
Slowly getting out of my comfort zone. That's mostly it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be shy all the time.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
I feel like this really, and I've said this to a few people before. I really feel like having this like platform, having this era is teaching me how to open up more and speak my mind, rather than worrying about what someone else is going to say and how they're going to feel, because I have feelings too, and me holding back on what I want to say is causing me to not advance or not grow. So I have to be willing to open up and express my truth, say what the hell I want to say.
That part.
Yeah, because they do.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. And also too, being my true authentic self and learning, it just basically teaches people, who I really am versus putting up a front. I'm not about to do that no more. But I do have a question for y'all, because I had someone asked me this question a few days ago, and they are just like way on the opposite side of the scenario. I want to know what your thoughts are, and y'all can speak whenever you want to. But here's a question. It's not, of course, pertaining to elevating and growing and things, but let's say, for instance, you're walking in a store and one of your exes is walking towards you. Like literally, you're at a grocery store and you're in the aisle and you're walking with your cart and they walk up this way towards you from to your cart. What would you do? What would you say?
Nothing.
Right.
You wouldn't say anything?
No.
Why
I'm
not?
walking with my cart.
Well, okay, I'll say this. It depends on how it ended.
Okay.
That makes a difference. Because if it ended where we were just both like, whatever, I'll speak. How
Okay.
you doing? It's nice to see you. Keep it moving. But if we ended not great,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you, you don't know me. Just keep it moving.
Okay. Leah, you had a thought because I saw it in your face. What you say?
I'm a mess, okay? I don't care. And I have run into my exes. I haven't really broke up with them on a bad note. The only person I can't say we broke up on a good note, or rather good or bad. It's kind of like in limbo.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only person that you can't stand, Shy. So
We
if
can't
I
say the
saw
word on here,
them,
Siobhan.
I don't
We
know
can't
what
say the
y'all
word
say.
on here,
Change.
Siobhan, because you
Okay.
know what I
I
want to
know.
say.
Yeah, no, we're not
leave it
saying
alone.
that.
But if I
Mm-mm.
saw them, I don't know. I probably
Keep it
wouldn't
moving.
recognize them. They probably look different.
Keep
So I
walking.
don't know.
Hell, if
I
I
probably
saw him,
just
I'd
keep
tell him about
moving.
himself.
Mm-hmm.
He
I'll
ain't
just
in
get my
my
peanut
That's
butter
why-
and keep
But
moving.
That's why-
everybody else I run into,
and
I
that's
say
why you
hi
don't
if
tell the
they
other
look
one.
familiar.
But get my peanut butter and keep.
Throw it right in my basket.
Mhm.
Keep it.
That's why I said that. We
So
gonna say,
okay,
friend that ain't a friend no more. I don't know you.
okay. So what if they said, "Hey, how you doing?"
You know I'm petty. I'd have looked back like, who they talking
Right.
to? Like, who they talking to?
Okay, so the person that brought me that question, they felt like, because I felt like, I'm kind of one of the same. I don't feel like I need to engage with you. You're in my past. We don't have no future. We don't have a present. We don't need to connect. So
Right.
he felt that if I don't speak or say something, that's an issue. Like you're being rude if you don't
No,
speak.
it's not. It's you chose not to. Y'all not together for a reason. So just because you run into them into a store, you don't want that air in your space. So
You don't want to open
I'm
that
not gonna
back
waste
up,
my
open up that
breath
communication.
saying hi unless Jesus tell me to do it.
There you go. Come on now.
And that's the only time I'm gonna say something. But again, I'm just gonna grab my peanut butter and I'm gonna keep going. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do that much.
It's like really, I thought about it, based on. Okay, I will say one of my exes, that kind of happened before. It was probably like in maybe 2015. I was working at this company and he was walking up with a colleague of his and he said my name and I'm like, oh, I didn't know who it was. I thought it was, somebody from the company I worked for. So I turned around and I'm like, oh, hi. And he just all in a glow. Hi. I'm like, hi. How are you?
like
Oh
you
my
forgot
goodness.
what happened, didn't you? Okay.
Yeah, like really, but the thing is, well, ours ended when we were teenagers, but ours ended because we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Give you
Another
something
story
to
for
listen
another
to.
day.
Yeah, but I mean, I just felt like, okay, but I know at the end, which I'll put in this little clip it, he had told his colleague because his colleague asked who I was, and he was like, that was my first love. So I'm like,
Oh.
okay. I got my car and drove off. Well, so yeah, I mean, I don't think it's rude to not say anything. I mean, you don't necessarily have to. I mean, it is what it is.
I don't owe you anything.
Right.
Like we don't, what do we need to have a conversation for, I should say?
Mm-hmm.
What do we need to talk about? We're done.
Exactly. We left
Yeah,
that where it
it's-
was in the past.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
You're
left
an
it where
ex
it
for a
belongs.
reason.
Mhm. Now, granted, I will say I can say hi,
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
that's
Yeah.
all I would
I
say.
feel like that's
Is
wrong.
hi. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Hi.
gonna say I don't mind speaking just because, and that's just simply because I was raised that way. When somebody speak, you speak. But I'm saying, as far as holding a conversation, how you been? How's life?
Right. And
No,
that's when
no.
and I tried to explain that to him. I was like, I'm not about to play the catch up with you. Like I'm not going to do catch up and say, hey, you know, how's the mom, how's the dad, how's the siblings? I'm not doing that. For what? What do I need to know for? We don't need to have conversation.
I don't care that much, but I'll say hi if I recognize you recognize me. Hey, typically, my main focus is the little person I brought in the store with me.
You oh, this your kid? Oh.
Yep,
Oh,
now we about to
okay.
go. You have a good one?
Good seeing you.
Bye-bye.
Good seeing you. Bye.
Because I mean, you know, men especially if they know that they did you wrong, and they will definitely try to engage with you.
And they
And
do.
like, yeah, because
And
they
try
like
to-
try to.
and
It's
try
like
to-
they
yep.
move, just move closer. Like, yeah. So how you? But I'm good. Have a good day.
Mhm.
Oh
Have a good day.
And Cheyenne, this is why God didn't allow you to see what's the name in the show.
Let me tell you, I'm ready for it.
No, you're not. Leave it
I'm
alone.
ready.
No, you're not.
I have a list. I got a whole in my phone right now. Y'all can't see my phone, but in my phone right now, I have a list.
Oh my God.
You have
When
a list.
I have a list.
A list of questions.
I got all the unstable creatures that did y'all wrong in my phone. I have a list.
Well, I don't have a list.
Y'all want mine?
If God want me to face something, I'll face it. But other than that,
Look,
I'm straight.
I told you, Lynn, with one situation with you that God has not allowed me to meet that person.
It's a
because
reason.
He knew that I was gonna whop, pop them.
It's a reason. You don't need to.
And if you tried me, I'm the princess of the Monday Mafia. So, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm really not joking, y'all. I have it in my notes. I have a list of the unstable creatures that did y'all wrong. And when
She
when
got
the
a hit
time
list.
comes,
That's crazy.
because Siobhan know I was on the phone with her, we talking. I'm like, hold on, wait, Siobhan. And I saw somebody walk past.
She was like, I thought it was him. I'm like, girl,
Oh,
don't
wow,
do
okay.
that.
You was at the store.
I was at the store. You know my favorite one, right down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
And
I
that's the
was
one
ready
he
to.
shop at.
Now I will say, Siobhan, I did see him with his daughter one in the summer. I think it was not last year, the year before. And I was like, okay, I ain't gonna know because ain't nothing going on. We good.
Well, it just happened last year.
Yeah, so it was 2 years ago. You know, like during the time that y'all was here. I was like, okay, all right. I see you taking her to get something. Okay. I didn't have to tell you then, you know. But yeah, if I see him, and Bishop, you know, I got a nice pot of hot chocolate.
You gonna waste the hot chocolate?
I ain't gonna waste it now. It's gonna go for a good cause. Okay.
Say that's not what you
Make
play.
sure it's Berlin. I said it right. Berlin.
You're not gonna play grit ball?
No, not good. No.
I can't play grit ball because this person goes the opposite direction.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
At work to avoid me. I'm assuming that's what that person is doing.
Now,
I'm like, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Don't worry about it.
That's a lot of energy wasted, but okay.
Yeah. That's okay. That's why God keep having us bump into each other all the time on purpose.
Let Regina say something to him.
I do all the time. Like, hey, how you doing? I do it on purpose every time cause I'm letting you know I see you. Like,
Like you're not slick. I see.
not at
exactly
all.
what you're doing.
Mm. So that is another question that's leading up to it. So if you see that your friend's significant other is doing wrong, would you confront the friend and be like, "Hey, what you doing? Who this here?"
I'm petty again.
I will do that. I can't say I won't.
So wait
I've done it already.
wait a minute, because y'all are. It's a whole bunch. Okay, wait. One at a time. What would you do?
I would do it. If I see them and I see they doing something and I'm like, you know what, this just ain't right. And y'all introduce me to them.
I'm not gonna
we got cordial. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna be like, let me talk to you real quick. Hi, it's nice to see you. Okay, let me talk to you real fast. I gotta have a conversation with him real quick. Or with her real quick, or whoever. What you doing?
I done been and took pictures.
She said, what you doing?
I done been to have pictures in my phone. And I'm gonna be just like this while I'm on the phone. While I'm walking off.
Oh my Lord.
Because if I see the energy ain't a friend like type of energy and it looks like y'all flirting, I'm gonna ask you what the hell's going on. I'm gonna be like, why? Why are we doing this?
I'm gonna send a picture. I'm gonna be like, hey.
I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna like, do you know who she is? Do you know what this is here?
Like, you may want to check your man.
And then
go check your man.
What I'm going to do is be like,
I just come to ask
them real quick. How you doing?
Right, because that's me.
I know that I see you.
Yeah, I'll probably do this. I'll be like, hey, where's Gina at?
Oh,
she here?
I'm not gonna confront you, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm a friend that just ran into you. Like, so just know that you know I saw you.
Exactly.
Oh, it's good seeing you. I'm gonna call Dana. I'm gonna go call her.
I'm like, I'm gonna text her, let her know I saw you
at this movie. That's cool.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. I swear I would. Because it reminds me of, y'all remember, okay, it was this episode of Girlfriends. Yes, I love Girlfriends. That's one of my second favorite shows, excluding Living Single. But anywho, so Maya had at this time it was her ex, Darnell, and he was talking to, I forgot the girl name.
Leah.
And what was her name?
Leah.
Yes.
The light skin, yeah.
Yeah, and so she was on a date with this guy, and she walked up and was like, you know I'm telling, right? And the lady's like, what? She was like, oh, no. She said, it's okay. She's like, don't worry about it. You know, it's clear as day that, you know, this is what you want to do. I'm going to go tell him. Like, and I know back then they didn't have, you know, the phones and whatnot that you could just FaceTime and be like, oh, look at this.
Right.
You know, but yeah, that would be me. I would want y'all to do that. You know, I'm telling you, right? You know, because
you're talking like, oh, wait till Cheyenne see that I saw you. I can't wait to tell her.
And be like, you either tell her now or I will.
I think like I feel like if they see one of us and they know that we are all cool like that, they already know what's up.
Yeah, they already know you gonna know anyway. I'm telling. It ain't gonna be no either you tell her or I will. I'm telling, and I'm gonna let her act.
Like while I'm standing there, I'm doing this. I'm texting.
Right.
So,
like it's clear as day. Like I'm just.
I'm not gonna do that.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna do. By the time I go and approach them and say, "Hey, how you doing? I already got my evidence. It's over."
Absolutely. Yeah, I remember having I feel so bad saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And this is probably just gonna be like one little story, but I remember back in high school, I'm not gonna mention names, but it was this girl that I played clarinet with. She was talking to this guy, and everybody knew that they were together. Everybody knew, like it's obvious they were meant to be in that time, right? So one of these hoes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but one of these hoes, well, she is technically, had got with the brother of the guy that my friend was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
and she only got with the brother to get to the guy. I hope y'all following along.
Uh-huh.
I got it.
Yeah, okay. So she would like secretly flirt with him and do all of these things. And I remember seeing her sitting on his lap. And this
And
was
he
at
ain't push
one
her
of
off?
our, no, he did not. And I remember this was at one of our performances, one of our band performances when I saw it, because she was downstairs and I was upstairs. And we were like on break. And I just so happened to see it. So I went to my friend and I said, I need to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
And instantly she said, where he at?
Ooh.
Where's she at? I didn't even have to say anything. So I don't know if something was said to her beforehand. I don't know.
Possible.
Yeah. So I was like, uh-oh.
That's messed up.
Yeah. And so I don't even know if they fought, because I don't really like confrontation like that. So I don't know if they fought. I don't know if she probably was just like, I'm done with you. It's over, whatever the case is. But long story short, according to one of my sources, she was a hoe and still a hoe, and with somebody that we know. Well, not we know, but yeah, I get to it later. Bottom line, she's still a hoe. But yeah. I mean, at one point I did feel bad in telling, but at the same time, it was kind of like a relief. Because
No, because if you doing it and you know, and you gonna sit, I can't sit around and watch somebody get hurt like that.
Right.
And I know.
Yeah.
Now, if you got mad at me for saying something before, and I see something, okay, I won't say nothing else to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna sit here and know what I know, and then you get your heart broken or you get embarrassed. I feel bad because I knew the whole time.
Yeah.
That will hurt my feelings for sure. So I'm grateful, that I have y'all, because y'all can whoop his ass if y'all want to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know how to get away with stuff, so I got you.
It's the grin for me, what she just did.
Y'all can whoop his ass.
The little sneaky grin.
Appreciate you. Whoop his ass. No, like what? Okay, so as it pertains to Speak It Sis, our journey, the culture of it, the diversity of it, because we all come from different backgrounds for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Where do y'all want it to go? What do y'all want to see? How do y'all want to thrive? Who do y'all want to see as a guest on here?
Ooh.
I want to see, like, we have our 4 specific walks of life. We all come from 4 different places. I want to see more people who got something else different than what we've experienced.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I would like to see it go not viral, but kind of like where it'll probably reach people internationally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like to see that, and then also because I know you also wanted to implement faith more into
Yes,
the podcast, and I think that's going to reach a different dynamic, because then you can have other people in that journey to come on, especially when you want to do your faith segments. And just have somebody come on. But I don't know any, like, off the back who I would want to come on. The only, like, the different, like, YouTube channels that I watch now, the main one I like watching is Tim Ross. He's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Tim Ross is good. And I can't think of this other guy. He's a young pastor, and I think he's rather in Georgia, but he has like he's from New York. He got that Bronx accent on there. I'll send it to you. This guy, he's really good too. But I don't know exactly like who I want to see this person come on. So I don't know. I don't know, but I would like to see it soar.
Mhm.
Definitely.
There is someone that I'm trying to find the flyer. I don't think I have it. Maybe I can find it in a minute. But there is someone that I would like to have.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't think I can find it. Oh, is this it? Oh, okay. I think I found it. I'll share it in a minute, but he
Okay.
is having, and this is not like, of course, sponsored or anything, but I think that this will be so much better if people are available to join. He's starting this Bible class. Because I love to read about the Bible and read thoroughly and figure out what incarnations I'm reading.
Mm-hmm.
But let me see if I can show you guys. Let me see if I can show you guys. Here I go.
So here I go. My mama hear you. She like Cheyenne.
So here it is. This is the Bible study that he has coming out. It's going to be on Zoom, but you have to go to his page. I think it's at D Williams_Jr. for Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, or reach out to him on Facebook at Dwayne Williams Jr. He's going to get down to the nitty gritty for sure. And that is something that I really would love to do because nobody really knows like different little facts, little tiny facts, as far as like we know how many books are in the Bible, but how many chapters, how many verses, how many words, what is the timeline per se from the beginning of time up until now that the Old and New Testament starts and ends. Like, and he's going to get down to the nitty gritty of like, we know like the typical David, Adam, Eve, Cain and Abel, Abraham, we know that, but he's going to get into more historical characters of the Bible as well. So that right there, y'all go and check that out if y'all want to. But it starts on Monday, this coming Monday, the 20th at 8 p.m. on Zoom, but you gotta log in and figure out what you want to do with that. But
I'm home from work. I will get in there.
Yeah, it's fun. It'll be really fun, and you don't have to have your camera on and things like that. He said so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, awesome sauce. But yeah, y'all, and this has been awesome. I can't wait till we share some more so people can know our tarnations and our craziness going on in the world.
Yeah, I like the new platform too.
Yeah, this works very, very well. I like it a lot.
I'm grateful. Yeah, because I know that it's been, of course, a struggle in learning, our platforms and things and figuring it out and really wanting to engage. So yeah, I'm glad that y'all liked it. But what I will say too, is to be sure to follow us. Did you see the little ticker at the bottom?
Yes, it just popped up. Yeah, I saw it.
Yes.
It's coming across again right now.
Yes, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all under Speak It Sis. And then also towards the end, you will see our email at speakitsis@gmail.com if you have a question, if you have any thoughts, ideas, if you want to be a guest. Yes, we will. We're going to be thoroughly investigating who you are. Okay, because I ain't bringing no unstable creatures up on this here platform. Amen.
We rebuke those unstable creatures in the name of Jesus.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying, we don't play that. But all right, y'all, was there anything else that y'all have that y'all want to discuss or how y'all feel, what y'all want to do?
Not yet. I got something I'm working on. I'm not ready to talk about it yet, though.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, sorry.
Ooh,
Stick a
okay.
pin in it.
It's
Pencil that in the program.
It's in the works. We'll pencil it in later.
Okay.
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 All right. All right, well, pencil down the program. So thank you all so much. And if you're catching us on the replay, thank you so much for getting to this far. We appreciate it. And also, go Lions. I do not know what the score is, but I will check it later. Go.
Yeah, I check it after the fact. I don't watch in the middle of the
Yeah.
game.
All right, y'all. We will talk to y'all and holler at y'all later.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.